Tobacco has such broad effects on an individual's health and their cardiovascular system in particular. It is a factor that we look at with a lot of patients, and it makes sense for us to assess patients for their tobacco use and history, as well as if we're going to implement any kind of regimen for them, whether it's medication, any kind of treatment or intervention.
This project was really a collaboration between Alaska Heart and Vascular Institute and the state and their Division of Public Health to offer more effective ways for our patients to quit smoking.
This particular project implemented what's called Ask Advise Connect, where you ask the patient if they're using tobacco, advise them to quit, and actually connect them through a fax referral or an e-referral. So the quit line then calls the patient instead, removing that barrier of waiting for the patient to call the quit line, because a lot of times that doesn't happen.
So with the quit line, when we would inquire with patients about whether or not they were familiar with the quit line and what it had to offer, a lot of people would give us well, I saw the TV ad or I've heard it on the radio, but I didn't check into it any further. When you start explaining to them you can get free services from them, you know, it's helpful for them because a lot of these people do have a restricted income, and not having to pay for these replacement therapies such as the patches and the lozenges and the gum that the quit line offers is huge for them. It's a big motivator for them to actually want to try to quit.
We also know that even though people will quit at a certain rate, usually 1% to 2%, a physician telling you that you should quit doubles that. You know, about 2 or 3% of people will then quit if a physician tells you. However, if you actually get intensive counseling and medication and the kind of services that the quit line provides, it's up to 20% chance that you'll quit.
The provider's influence can really impact somebody's decision to actually use that service, and the quit line offers counseling as well as in our team, which is shown to be more helpful in getting someone to quit.
Shelley did come in and speak to the clinic and told us more about the quit line referral process. We feel like a lot more, since our staff is more knowledgeable, that a lot more patients are actually accepting quit line referrals.
My job was to build the workflow. So I went into our system, programmed our system to be able to ask the questions needed to make it easy for the staff to interact with the patient, get the referrals out electronically, and track all the data to see how we're performing.
Once we got the ball rolling, and our staff understood the goals of the program and how to collect the data and keep it organized, that really, then it was much more streamlined, so that was very good.
When they do quit, people are really happy. They're very excited about it. And they love coming in and they love telling me that they were able to quit smoking.
There's the business case in terms of money, but there's also the vision and the mission. And luckily the vision and the mission of Alaska Heart isn't about just the bottom line. It's about improving the healthcare of Alaskans. And so actually had no resistance. Every physician was excited about the project, and surprisingly, physicians would just start calling for the tobacco cessation counselor to come.
So by piloting it with Alaska Heart and Vascular Institute, we feel confident that this referral process could be implemented in any type of clinic, any setting, whether it be behavioral health or primary care.
We have the opportunity to save a life every single day that we're able to offer this services, which is a pretty powerful thing.